I like this like a lot. Like you could see
Oh,
how
now we can
stupid
see.
you can see how stupid you look while you're looking
You see
stupid.
what I see.
Okay,
you
let me just
seeing
go
that you
fucking
see.
kill myself. Okay, thanks. Oh, let's turn our phone on silent.
That's
A
fucking
moment
said
of
that a long
silence.
time ago.
All right.
You can play back the audio.
So, welcome to the first podcast for NigNag.
What's going on,
Well,
guys?
heck.
It's Brat, Kurt, and Alex over there.
Can we say our own names so like
Okay.
everyone knows who we are?
So start again.
Clap sync.
Yeah.
Kurt. I'm Kurt.
I'm Brat.
I'm Alex.
And we are NigNag. We are a video game review, movie review, preview, funny video online conglomerate, not kidding, company. And yeah, we're starting off small, but eventually we'll snowball into something much bigger, hopefully.
Hopefully.
When
There you
when we snowball into something bigger.
So think somewhere between IGN and like Funhouse, if you guys have ever heard of Funhouse before.
Yeah, think of something between like IGN and world domination, if that's
CBC.
yeah, Apple just not.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Apple's gonna look like
Funhouse
that.
is a perfect comparison, actually.
Yeah, just they don't do as much like IGN stuff, like
Yeah.
articles and stuff like that, but
So we're like a two-front kind of company where like we have a like a YouTube channel where we put out like funny videos and like web series and whatnot, and then we have our actual NigNag website where we do all our movie reviews, video game reviews, previews, stuff like that, like opinion pieces and whatnot. So yeah, just to start off,
talk about the name, yeah.
yeah. So NigNag.
Is as racist as you think.
No, it's not. NigNag was an idea of mine when I was like 14 or 15, and the title I didn't have the name yet, but I always wanted to do video game reviews and whatnot, and then always tried it with a bunch of different friends to start up something, but it never panned out. And then around 16, I think someone I think we were just like shooting the shit, and we came up with the name NigNag because to niggle is to find small faults and flaws, and then to nag obviously is to complain. And I wanted a name that was short and like memorable, so like like a knick-knack or a tic-tac kind of thing. So NigNag just came to be. Plus it's just funny. It's just easy to remember. But then yeah, so it went on. Tried it with a bunch of different friends. It never panned out. And then Alex over there, he finished school for web design. Came back to me when we were like 20, like 5 years later after like all these failed attempts, and he goes, "Hey, Brad, like, do you want to try? Like, I finished web design. You want to try making that website?" And I was like, "Hell's yeah!" I was super down. And we tried from 2014 to 2016. We did like revisions over and over, and we didn't really have time because people were paying him to make websites and whatnot, and so like he didn't have much time to invest into like NigNag. So it kind of just same thing. It kind of went on and off and on and off, and then finally met Curtis,
The
catalyst, and yeah, with his help, we finally got on track. He was like the fire under our asses.
Basically just nonstop. Hey, are you guys ready yet? Are you done? Are you finished?
Are you guys making the content? Are you guys on track?
What are you guys doing? Why aren't you doing it?
Yeah. And because of that, yeah, like we in the last 4 or 5 months, we've done more work than could have ever imagined, more than I've ever done in the last, I don't even know, 7 years. And so yeah, no, it's crazy to see how far we've come, because we only started like the third revision of NigNag, like the vision and the version that you're gonna see when we launch on the 19th of April. It was all done within
The past 2 months.
2-3 months, because the first month we spent just idea like brainstorming. So yeah, like 3 months is not bad to see the final product.
A lot of work was gone into by you guys before though, like with the website and stuff like that too.
A lot of it went into it, but at the same time, I don't even think Broughton realizes this. The amount of times I've changed the website like on my own,
Yeah.
because I just get so irritated. I'm like, nah, it's dumb. Get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think this is probably like the 20th iteration that
Yeah.
I've actually done.
Yeah, no, it's been whenever I look back at that first one, I always like smile and then cringe and then smile because I'm like that was like the shit, like being like what were we like 20 or something?
That was like when I first got out of school. No, sort of in school.
Yeah,
Like,
you
it was,
were in
like,
school. You were in school.
Same time.
Try not to move the mic so much with your foot. What was I gonna say?
Flash to somewhere else there.
No, it's because you.
No, yeah.
But what was I gonna say? Yeah, no, I mean, I might talk about this in other podcasts and stuff, but I think you kind of need that. Like all those iterations, like you need to like start. It's like whenever you learn something, you start off shitty. That's just how it is, right?
Tell
And
him
then you
about
just keep.
shit, Kurt.
No, but I mean, you guys, the way you guys feel about the website before, like, because you're like you cringe.
No,
right?
it's
but that part's like all necessary. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. It's like it's not just when I come in and everything was like great or
No,
whatever.
it
It's
was all rainbows and
That's
sunshine
exactly what it
after.
was.
just- yeah.
pump the stars, man, pump the stars.
But you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of work went into it by you guys. Like just thinking about it, like being on your minds. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it would, like, for a month, like, you'd be on it, you'd be, like, grinding, and then all of a sudden it's, like, just disappears, because 2 people, it's great. Like, you're trying to do it, but that third person, though, like, there's always one person that's focused on trying to get it done. So someone will be on each other's ass and be like, yo, do this, do that.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to when it was just Brad and I, and then both of us would, like, lose motivation for it.
Exactly.
And be like, nope.
And just because like me and Baines could work on the website and then I could work on you with like the video stuff, it kept everyone in check. Like everyone was like could see someone else complete like a piece of work or an article or a part of the website, and then it would just rev us up again to get more shit done.
Because you get stoked. You're like, oh, shit. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Like when Curtis finished that first Seeing Double, I was through the roof. I was like, holy shit, like, this could be a real, like, this is something, like, real, like, holy, and then you see Baines finish a whole new section of the website for, like, the news page or whatever, and I'm like, oh, God. Like, the trailers page, when I
Yeah.
saw it, I was like, fuck.
Like half our WhatsApp group, right? Like the WhatsApp group between 3 of us is just hype. Like someone posts some shit.
Yeah.
We'll
Oh, shit. Yeah,
sack.
that's-
Sack.
That's crazy.
Oh, it's like, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well,
We can't
That's good all the
usually it's
time.
just me.
Yeah,
'cause I'm-
can't always be up here, man.
You're
Yeah.
sitting there, you're hype. You're like, oh my God, these guys are going to love it. And Kurt's like, it's cool.
Yeah.
That's it.
I have high
Or,
expectations.
or Kurt posts something. He's like, "Yo, man, look at this," and I'm like, "Okay." And then Kurt's like, "Just K, only K."
No, I'll be like, good job, Kurt. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
Good job. Right? Like,
Kurt-
thanks.
Curdy
Thanks,
did
man.
good. Curdy did good.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
Did you want to talk about maybe how you got into this at all or whatever? Like,
I decided to go to school. And it kind of just snowballed from there. But no, I've always like just making something out of nothing. Like that's just entertaining to me. And obviously I've known Brad since I was a little shit.
Yeah.
So
it's been 15 years. Goddamn.
it's been far too fucking long.
That's how long.
Sick of seeing this guy's
wish I
goddamn
could
face.
shave off a few of those. Years. What are you
I've
gonna
just
do?
seen this guy for 15 years. Goddamn. I think I gotta move cities if anything.
That's
You did actually
Yeah.
with the Surrey.
Yeah. Oh, he did have to get away.
I'm like, yo, I can't see this guy again. Yeah,
Oh.
that didn't stop it.
Quick tidbit, fun fact: we're actually based in Vancouver, British Columbia.
Oh, I thought you were gonna make a joke and say we're from somewhere else.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually
We're from
Indonesia.
Johannesburg, South Africa.
If you look behind us, you see a beach.
Yeah. If you look in front of me, you see a beach.
Oh.
Pat
that's
to
a
Alex
little bit of
right
pun.
now.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, what you trying to say?
Nothing bad. Nothing.
You're lucky these cameras in front of.
Yeah, I know. No, it's a motherfucker.
But yeah, no. So yeah.
Yeah, continue.
So I went from that. Brad was always talking with. It was one of our other homies that he was started NigNag with, I think, right?
Rohit, yeah.
Yeah, they had their thing. They showed me. They're like, "Yo, we want to do this. We want to do that." Like, and obviously at that time, didn't know how to do like half the things I know. Not even like, I knew nothing to do with websites basically, and tried to throw something together. And that was like the first iteration. It was like, shit, but it was like pretty good shit.
Yeah, sick.
Still shit. But then flash forward, like 3-4 years, and now NigNag's sexy as fuck. Or sick, according to Kurt. No, just sick.
Because when I write sick, it's just there's no I's. It's just all A's.
It's
Sack.
It's just sack.
So it kind of hypes you up when he does say it. But yeah, I ended up with this, and I think it's alright. It's not too
It's
bad.
not bad. Yeah, it's pretty,
It pays the bills. Not really.
It's alright.
it's pretty decent. Pretty
It's
decent.
okay.
I
You
don't
guys
even-
be the judge.
Yeah.
Comments below me.
Yeah.
No, you gotta say that with effect now. Come on.
If you
It's
tell
comments
us,
below.
tell us what you guys think in the comment sections below me.
And that's how you steal a joke.
No, this was your joke to begin with. It's just because I'm part of. I have to like. It's like I'm not allowed to make. I have to make the joke because this is just who we are now.
True.
True.
How'd you get into NigNag, Kurt?
Well,
Should
I got.
the story?
Well, from your point of view.
Yeah. Actually, tell it. I want to hear.
Well, okay. I could talk about just me in general first, and then how it led up to this.
All right.
So I went to school for communications. Communications is a super broad like subject. It's like you can go into like marketing and like politics or whatever. So it's like at the end of the degree, it's like it's a great degree, but you're kind of like I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. But I did a lot of like video editing stuff, so I always had a lot of like ambitions to do things like make a web series or whatever, like do something creative. But I never really had like an outlet. So I just got this job at the gym just because I just needed a job. And then this guy would always he'd be like, I do the mornings and he does the graveyard. So I'd always take him off his shift in the morning. And for like the first like however long we know each other for like 4 months or we didn't even know each other. I would just come into work and I'd be like, oh, it's this fucking goof. Or I'd get like, oh, it's this guy a little bit. Not really, but just I heard stuff, I don't know. I don't know who this guy is.
This
And
piece
then-
of shit.
That's just me.
And then someone told me he had a website. And then I was tripping. I was like, what is like a website for what? Like, what could this guy possibly have a website for? Because like all the stuff I heard about you is just you travel a lot and you just,
You're a great person,
Yeah.
educated.
yeah.
You're out
Wait,
there.
what
just
else did you hear?
exploring
What
the
else
world.
did you hear, Kurt? Just,
You're a cultural man.
Something bitches, something money, something.
okay.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. And then and I remember that day, like the next day I heard, like literally that night after I heard the website, I like came early the next morning to be, like talk to him about the website because I was really curious what it was about or whatever. And then that's where I like jabbed him about like anime and all that stuff. And then I just got involved. I wrote a couple articles, and then I told him I could do like video editing stuff. And then we just started having all these ideas of stuff we could do.
Mm-hmm.
And then now, like ever since then, we've just been like working at it, and now here we are.
That sounds like a pretty magical moment.
it was the funniest
hilarious.
thing. It was actually the funniest thing because for 3-4 months, every like 3-4 days out of the week, I'd see this guy in the morning, and like because he's so like before you get to know him, he's like stoic as fuck, right? So he's just straight faced. He just comes in, he's like, "Sup," and then so the only thing you could say to that is, "Sup." And like literally, I would grab my bag and leave, and he would come in and sit down or whatever. Then one day he comes up to me and he goes, "Yo, you watch anime?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Yo, you play video games?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yo, you watch movies?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah, but it was funny when we went through the list of animes. So I was
Yeah.
like, well, what animes did you watch? And then he named all the like Full Metal Alchemist and Death Note. Like anyone that knows about anime, those are just like the
Go-tos
go-tos.
like Dragon Ball
Yeah,
Z,
like-
Digimon.
yeah, like you
you
know.
know. And then so I'm like Full Metal Alchemist, I'm like Death Note, and then he's like, okay. And then I'm like, and he's like, oh, so you're one of those guys, like you don't actually watch anime, you just watch like the regular. And I'm like, yeah, I watch Fruits Basket. And he's like, oh, okay. It took him aback. He like got like a little fucked up, and I'm like, yeah, I watch Fruits Basket. And he's like,
I was
dude,
like, okay, now,
Yeah.
yeah, this guy watches anime.
he's like, you're real.
yeah,
And then I think that was the moment. That was the pivotal changing moment. That was the moment where shout out Fruits Basket for
Because if it just stopped at like Digimon, it would be like, no,
game
there-
over. But
we wouldn't be talking to you right
exactly.
now.
But because of Fruits Basket, we have NigNag. That's
There you
just
go. That's it.
that's just it, right?
Yeah, but no, I mean before that, like I said, I've never had an outlet. So I mean, like lately, like I just been like super happy about like where I'm at right now, just because like, man, like when people ask me what I do, like this is what I say,
Nice. Hey,
It's
you'd
like-
be like,
like-
what are you? You're NigNag.
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah, like I am. Like I don't. It's not like oh I work at the gym or whatever. It's like no, this is what I do. Like I make videos and blah blah blah. Like we have a website, we
Yeah.
have a company, So I mean, like I don't know, it's cool.
No, it is definitely fucking awesome. But yeah, so going forward, what can people expect? Baines? What
Man.
can people expect?
You can expect us to take over the world.
Oh,
And
that's
basically, wherever you go, you're going to hear about NigNag. From your grandparents, parents, little kids.
Grandparents.
Yeah, grandparents are going to be on NigNag.
That's-
Maybe in like 40 years, because we're going to be grandparents or some bullshit like that. Yeah. But basically, anything you expect, entertainment.
Yeah,
That's what I hope to see, at least.
Kurt, like future series.
Well, right now, like we were saying, we do a lot of like the website. You're just gonna see a lot of articles and stuff like that. We also have the videos up there, so the kind of content that we make, at least in terms of articles and like writing stuff, we try to keep that like short, right?
Yeah.
You want to say something about that? Real
Yeah.
quick?
So, for the longest time, growing up, reading all these like review websites and whatnot, the reviews are all, well, for the most part, like tons of paragraphs, pages and pages of words, and like like most people like me, not most people, I shouldn't say that, sorry, but a lot of people that I know and me personally, I usually scroll past all the paragraphs and pages and get to the very end to check out the score. And that's what the majority of people care about, is the score, because that's how we determine what's good and what's bad. So we wanted to flip that idea, and instead of waiting for people to get to the bottom of the page and just whizzing by all the writing, we put the score right at the top of our reviews, so that people that do want to just see the score, they can see it, they can see the pros and cons. And then if they do want to read our review, our reviews are usually 3-4 paragraphs long. Like, we compress the shit out of all of our work, because we know that people, like, everything in this world is like fast, delivered fast. So we try cramming as much good content that we can into 3-4 paragraphs. And so far the feedback that we've gotten is amazing. Like, people love it because people don't have to spend like 5-10 minutes reading. They can read it within a minute or two. And so we have a series called In a Minute, where we try explaining like a TV series in a minute. But it's not like we're obviously joking around, but yeah, like I feel that people love when they can get good content delivered quickly to them. And so that, like, if you're on a train, if you're on a bus, if you're in a car, and you just have a minute or two, you can read that new review about that new Spider-Man movie, or that new video game that just came out, kind of thing. And so we've made it our website's like kind of, not mantra, but yeah, exactly, our goal to give good content in a condensed form.
That way you get everything that you want, as opposed, and no fluff.
Yeah, exactly. Like, cut out all the fluff, and all the people that read it can read it if they want, and if they don't, then they just look at the score. And
you get your score, you get your pros and cons. And
exactly. And they're on their way.
Sorry, yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna move on to just in general.
Yeah, I was gonna move on to the series.
Because just you'll see with our videos too, we don't take ourselves too seriously. That's why it's kind of like we're not fully IGN, where we take ourselves like we're full on journalists, like in that professional sense too much. Like, we're still like there's an expectation, like a standard that we try to like meet when we write articles, obviously. But I mean, at the same time, like, we are jokes too, as you could probably tell through through this podcast already. We don't take ourselves that seriously, which you'll probably see a lot more of that in our videos, which is a good segue.
Yeah.
So then our biggest series that right now that we're doing, that we do weekly, is Seeing Double. So that's where we like make up rules. We try to make up rules to like drink while we're playing games.
Basically, it's a segue to Alcoholics Anonymous.
Yeah, that's
this
is the right before you go. You see people in AA.
That's
this is what happens.
Go to the AA meeting. It's like, my name's Brad. I play video games.
Yeah.
Yeah. So pretty much we just make up different rules for each game. Usually we play games like shooters and whatnot, and if you die, you drink. But yeah, different games. We do different things. That's one of our series. We have another series, like I said before, In a Minute, where we try explaining TV shows and movies and games within a minute, but we don't try explaining it at all. We just make jokes for a minute straight. We have a couple more series coming out that we're working on with a couple of other members of NigNag.
Let's not talk too much about that.
Yeah.
Don't want to spoil anything.
Under wraps.
It'll be more funny when we introduce it on the show.
On the show, yeah.
You'll see.
But
It's all about segues.
But yeah, so pretty much we're gonna be gathering more content as we go forward. And
well, I mean, like, do you want to talk real quick about like where you see this going overall, like NigNag as a site? Like, you were saying, like, we all want to go to like E3 and be like.
Oh yeah, so the dream obviously is E3, but we as a website already are gonna be at Tokyo Game Show. We're going in September to Tokyo Game Show 2017. Hold on, my stomach's just grumbling. And yeah, no, I definitely want to see NigNag grow into something that like we can all be proud of, because that's the thing. It's like come from nowhere, like Baines was talking about before, to make something out of nothing, and to have something that you can be proud of each and every day and just wake up and love doing. Like to have your own website. I know that it'll be great. I know that we can make this into something amazing. And with you heading the video portion of things, and with Baines heading the website development itself, and with content being created all the time and new series and all that good stuff, I see this going far. I want this to go far, and I know it will go far.
Well, like I'll find myself sitting there every day, like even just working on the website, or even just on a random day, like even just on my phone, and you're going through the website and you're like, holy shit, this is like something, like, yo, we have a website.
Yeah.
That's like the catchphrase around like when we
Yeah.
whenever we like meet up and stuff. We're like, yo, we have a website. Like, yo.
We just sometimes just sit there in a circle, just giving each other handshakes, going, "Yo, we have a website." Just, hey man, we have a website. Oh shit, we got a website. It's like, yeah man, we got a website.
No, it's cool. Like you see it like almost every other day, and it's like, wow, there's like more shit on there. You're like, this is going somewhere, as opposed to the other 3 months that, it was like a blank page.
It's true.
Said NigNag.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. Yeah, each and every day there's more content being made. Every day I find myself like trying to work harder and harder, like editing videos, writing articles and stuff. Like it just makes you want to do better and work harder when you see that you're fulfilling and you're achieving your like the dreams and the goals that you set out, kind of thing.
Also, when you're 2 days before launch and you need to get shit out.
Yeah, that also is a.
Well, I think ultimately too, like, so we went to, it was Alex's birthday the other day, and then we just showed up,
Happy
and then
birthday.
like, I don't even know
Thank you.
I didn't know really anyone, to be honest. Like, I only went for Alex,
Oh,
and
thanks.
then, oh, come on, man. You know what's up. And then, yeah, like his cousins and all his friends came out. Like, I don't even know who these people were. Just came up and were like, yeah, man, you guys are on NigNag, and we haven't even launched yet. As of this video, I mean, you're seeing this probably post-launch, but we didn't even launch it, and they've like seen all the stuff. And they're like, yeah, man, you guys are NigNag. And I was like, wow.
You guys are hilarious.
Just,
Yeah.
that, just like having that already is like, that's just, it's crazy to me. Like but I mean, like that's what is motivating us to like, we just want to make good content. Like, we want to make stuff that you guys want to watch or see or read or whatever, right? Like we just want to make good stuff, or at least that's where I come from. Right?
Yeah, no, for sure. Like the most rewarding thing was exactly that, like having people go, man, like, and even there was even people there that, like, so this party was huge. But there was people there that were like, even the people that were like shitting on us, but like poking fun at
Well,
us.
they just say we suck at games.
Yeah,
That's all.
yeah.
Like, we suck at playing games.
Oh, I know who was saying that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
blacked out, so I'm getting all this information today as well. So I'm learning with you guys.
But yeah, no, it's the best because the people there were like, oh my god, like you guys are NigNag, you guys are hilarious, and it's like, oh thanks man, and like that's nice, obviously, to like be like complimented and whatnot. But even the guys that were there, they were like, dude, man, I think your shit's super funny. Like you guys suck at video games, but I think your shit's hilarious. And like even that's like, it's still super nice to
Yeah.
like, because I don't care if people think I'm great or shitty.
Just the fact that you took the time to like read
Sit down, watch our stuff, or sit down, read our stuff, and like think, whoa, like this shit's actually good. Like I want to continue watching this. That's the best feeling. Like that's one of my first times ever having that feeling, and I was like, god damn, like that. It feels really good.
You know, just some guys like, I like what you do, man.
It's like,
Thanks,
thanks, man.
man.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yo, your website's really good.
Thanks.
Thanks, man.
man.
That's always the reaction.
We have a website.
Yeah. Handshakes all around. Just handshakes.
Here, high five. Boom.
But yeah, going forward, we're just gonna continue working hard, if not harder, and we're gonna make sure that this website, this dream, this goal becomes a reality, and that we have an even better website than the.
What are you trying to say? I'm hearing a lot of shade being thrown this way.
Yeah. You know, a guy like me, shady guy, right? Yeah, no, but we will definitely be making as much content as we can, and we hope that you guys stay tuned and you guys watch and you guys enjoy what we do, what we make, and we'll be seeing what viewers and people have to say, if they like certain series and if they don't, and like, you know, feedback is huge. So we definitely want to hear from everyone as we go through the launch and the months moving forward after that. But yeah, just to wrap up, we are not racist, but just got to knock that out the head, because you know that That's. I swear, I know that I'm gonna get that like all the
Well,
time.
you get it all the time.
I already do,
You're like,
yeah.
hey, what do you do? Like, oh, like I'm doing this gaming thing. It's called NigNag, and the first thing it's just like a little smirk. It's
Yeah,
like
people's
you're
faces
racist.
go-
It's like, no, I'm not racist. I'm
It's the
actually a
niggle
good
into
person.
nag. Yeah, I know. It's the best because their faces are like really. It's, yeah, man. No, I swear it's not racist. But yeah, no, just yeah, we're. Kurt, do you want to like just give a couple final words? No, I was trying to think, and I'm like, we're not racist, and we're
Just drive that point
Yeah,
home
just-
the entire time.
yo, there's
every
not-
podcast.
yeah, I can't. Like, we gotta start
we
off
aren't racist.
yeah, we're gonna start off
Not
every
racist.
podcast not racist.
That's not a bad way to end off.
yeah,
I
that's-
mean,
It's not a bad way.
That's-
Not a bad way
that's
to
like
start.
that's like yeah, that's like our slogan, right? Like under NigNag, the logo should just be like not
Not
racist.
racist,
Not
yeah.
racist. Just before you just not.
I
we're
think
not
Google's
racist.
motto is like "Do no evil" or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
It's NigNag.
Just so-
Ma-
yeah.
McDonald's
We're
is
not
I'm
racist.
loving it, and
Yeah,
Nag
yeah.
is not racist. Not racist.
Yeah, I don't know, Alex. You have anything else to say?
I don't know, man. I think I have a 2-day hangover, so I can't figure shit out. But
Okay. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
That was good for me.
we aren't
Yeah.
racist.
Just
Not racist.
stick around, look out for us, and we hope that you like and we hope that you like the stuff that we're gonna make, and we'll
Well, we'll be in the comments if reading your stuff, trying
Yeah.
to reply to you guys.
I mean, even if you think our stuff sucks, I mean, fucking put it in there. It's all
yeah,
good.
what
Well, like,
we'll
just-
look
If you
at
think
it.
we're racist, then let us know.
Yeah.
Then we'll tone it down. You know?
And like,
We're, not gonna
we're
do
still
that.
people.
Just-
Well, I mean, you gotta say that.
oh yeah, we're gonna tone it down.
Well, for sure.
But yeah, just continue watching, and hopefully we like get feedback from you guys, and would love to hear from you guys, and hopefully you enjoy the content we make.
Big Nag out.
Peace.
Peace.